All right, yeah. All right, y'all. We are going to attempt to make a cover for this stove top grill kind of outdoor kitchen thing that my friend has asked me to do. It's pretty sweet. The thing with this is it's outdoors, but when this sits on top of his grill, there's like a half inch or so all the way around that it doesn't cover. So like the water actually gets down into the grill. Like so he asked me to attempt to try to do something. Well, he wanted a cover that would kind of overlap that half inch gap. But there's only a 3-inch lip on that the side of it. It's only 3 inches. And it just sits on the countertop of the kind of island out on his patio, lanai, porch, whatever. So obviously wind could affect this. Like it's not like going over a whole grill that's gonna drop off like 4 feet. Literally the cover is gonna stop right here. So I have to add weight to it. I have to weight it. So I was thinking about what to do, and I came up with kind of like a sandbag, maybe call it a sandbag. I don't know, but I'm gonna weight it all the way around, all 4 edges. My biggest thing is how to actually do the actual top. Like, do I do it in one piece? Do I do it in like panels? You know, with seams? Like, I don't know. Like, kind of confused on that part. But so I've done 3 already. I've made 3 weights. I figured I'd do one from the scratch, like to show you guys what I'm doing. Whatever. Instead of doing all of them on here. So yeah. So pretty much what I did was let me see here. Alright, we're just gonna take we're gonna take that. Uh-oh. My rotary cutter at. There we go. Alright, so I am just going to cut these guys at 4 inches, just one of them. We've already got the 3 already done, so 1, 2, yeah, let's just. What the heck? Alright, 4 inches, 4 inches. Alright, so we have our 4-inch rip. And we're just gonna go over to I'm just gonna go over to our sewing machine real quick. And we're pretty much just gonna make like a tubular shape. So we're just gonna fold this over, a little clip. 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 Like I said, I've already done 3 of these. This one doesn't even have to be that long. But you know what? I'm gonna do it regardless. You know what? No, I'm not, because these things they're kind of a pain in the butt to turn out. So I'll do one short one to show you what I did. For some of you that might be new out there, we're gonna do a short one because I already have the one I'm gonna use turned out. So, all right. So we're just gonna do this real quick. All right. We're going to the sewing machine. Let's go. Let's go to the sewing machine, y'all. All right. All right, so we're at the Juki 1541S. I don't know if you can see that. And all these new feet in today. With all these new feet for this thing. Oh my god. I might pull one out different tonight and see what we can do. But for right now, I'm just going to do this. This might be a 1/4 inch, maybe, if that. You guys can see. Back stitch, stitch across. Back it up. One more. Ah! Crap. We're right on the edge, folks. Hand turn it so I can maneuver it. I'm gonna bury that needle and continue. Back stitch at the end. All right. All right, so now we're gonna go turn this thing out. Remember, I already did this, so this is just for demonstration, because I already did this already. But just for if there's any new people out there, this can be a little pain in the butt. So I have a few tools that I use for turning these. Just gonna kind of like try to pinch this right here and just kind of fold it in. It's really tough. This canvas is no joke. It's a bit of a pain in the butt, to be honest with you. But being that this is gonna be outdoors and under the weather, and Florida is constantly raining and humidity, I wanted to use this material just because it's gonna last the longest. All right, so we get it started like that, little kind of pinch and roll. And this guy, I think this is for like crocheting, y'all. I don't know. I just knew I needed this for like stuff like this. So it's amazing. It works fantastic. Better than a chopstick. But so there we go. Just turned it out real quick. And honestly, being that this is going to be sewed in the lining of the cover, we probably didn't even need to turn it. And I'll take this little craft stick. I bought a pack of these at like, I don't know, the dollar store, maybe Walmart. I'll poke out the corners with this a little bit. Like I said, you don't gotta get crazy. You're never gonna see this, so it doesn't really matter. So, all right. So that's turned out. We turned it out. Boom. All right. So now we have the actual length we're going to be using. It's this long one for the sides. We already did the two short ends, and then the long one. All right. So what I'm going to do here, I have these plastic pellets right here. They were sold in a 10-pound bag. Pour a little bit in there. Kind of get it going. Whoa! They're everywhere. They don't go down the funnel that well. Like, you would think they would. But they don't. All right. This is only because I want to give it kind of like a sandbag kind of finish. So I'm putting some pellets in here. But when I did this originally, the pellets were doing all four sides, gave it like only 1 1/4 pounds of weight. And it just felt too light, so I decided to go get some of this 3/4 inch fiberglass that I use for another product that I make, and it's got some weight to it. So I added this 3/4 inch to all the sides, and it's added almost an extra pound. So I'm gonna put this in the bag. All right, now this is why. This is where it gets kind of funny, but all right. So we got it in there. Now we're gonna add more of these pellets because we kind of want to. And again, you might not need to do this, but I'm doing it. Like, I don't know. Shit. I'm just surrounding that fiberglass. Oh my God. With these pellets. I'm glad they don't just fall out because it would have been a mess. So, probably need a little bit more. Not much. Fold this end in. All right. Rinse this off. All right, so we got that. All right, so now that we have all 4 of them set up and freaking plastic pellets everywhere, because that thing went flying. Oops. All right. Pellets. All right. Let's go to the sewing machine. Sew these things shut real quick. And then we got to work on this pattern, man. I don't know how we should cut this. I'm still kind of boggled by this one. Alright, that might be a little overkill, but it's alright. That ain't coming out. Alright, so we got one down. Boom. Two down. Three down, and last one to go. This one's a little extra full. We'll see how this one goes. We got stuck. Oh no, we're stuck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Might have messed that one up, man. We got it sealed. All right, all 4 of them. Again, these are not tutorials, y'all. These are me going off the cuff. This is how I'm doing it. And I guarantee they're gonna work, but they're not tutorials. All right, so we have our weights. Let's go weigh these things. Let's see what they weigh all together. Hold on. All right. So we have our AccuCheck scale. We're at 0 pounds, 0 ounces. And we will put all 4 of these on here. Make sure they're not touching anything. And we come in at, just under 2 pounds, y'all. That's a good amount of weight for a little cover. 2 pounds is not bad at all. I think 2 pounds would be perfect. I don't think we should have any issues with that. All right, so now we got to figure out how we're gonna cut this top thing. Let's get this out of the way, this out of the way. So I did take some measurements, drew it out. Still not sure though. Don't need this guy. Hang on. So I was gonna go with either paneling this out in 4 pieces, like an angle, 1 piece, then a little angle here, 1 piece, and of course all the way around. Because remember, the lips gotta hang over because we have to wrap these guys in the bottom of our cover. So the cover's gotta go underneath and sew these into them. So when they sit around here, see how they're gonna sit now? Does that make sense? So that's your weight. These are your weights. They're gonna sit around this cover like that. And they're gonna overlap that 1/2 inch that is missing on the guy's grill already. So when the water comes off, it misses all that and it doesn't go down in the grill. And it'll be weighted so the wind doesn't just like rip it off. So yeah. But then do I want to do just like a whole piece and just slit the corners, sew them together? I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. That's where I'm confused at. Like, I've never done this before. Dude, I don't do this stuff. He just asked me if I could do it. And of course I said yes. Dummy. You could also put ties underneath. I don't know about ties underneath. I don't know where they would tie to. I mean, it's just a flat. There's nothing. It's just that. Like literally, it just sits flat on an outdoor kitchen grill. Like just a little. Obviously, this looks like a 2-burner. Maybe it might be a 2-burner stovetop. I don't know. To tie under the grill. No, it's a countertop. It's all right. Maybe I should stop saying grill. It's not a grill. It's gonna sit on a counter like this. Like this is the station. Like it's an outdoor kitchen. It has a burner. This is the cover for the burner. Like it's not a. They call it a grill, but it's not a. I mean, I don't know. It's an outdoor kitchen. It's just gonna be this burner is in the top of the island or whatever you want to call it. But when this burner is covered with this thing, it doesn't cover the whole circumference of the burner, the burner itself. So he says when it rains, water gets down around it into the insides. So hence the weights are 3/4 inch, probably an inch. So they'll overlap that 1/2 inch that it's missing on the sides. Plus it's gonna add the weight to hold it down for whatever wind might come by. So yeah. So, do I do the one piece on top and just add 4 side panels? Or do I just have them all kind of come off the center at an angle? I mean, that would look cooler with the seams and the top stitching and all that. I think I'm gonna come off, I'm just gonna cut that piece square and just put the front and back sides and sides on. Cut them like an extra 4 inches longer so they hang over. So I can wrap them around and sew those things in. I don't know. This stuff you gotta come up with. I don't know. I've never done this. I follow patterns, man. Like, bad designers have patterns. I follow them. I don't really do stuff where I gotta think about it, but well, tonight. I mean, I thought about the weights, and they work good. I like the square rectangle idea. Yeah, so do the whole square top. It'll sit on top square, and then there'll be a seam, obviously, around each edge. I think that'll be the best way, and I think that'll be the best waterproofing too. Versus having a seam come off at an angle on each corner all the way down. Yeah, I think that's really good. I'll do that. So that was my original plan anyway. So I have those measurements already. So I just have to cut those out. I'm gonna do a half inch seam allowance. So I'm adding 1 inch to everything. I am thinking of an upside down duffel bag. Right? Pretty much. All right, so which is cool because the water's still gonna bead off because the handle's up top. I'm gonna sew in some webbing for a handle for just the top as well, the cover. But the water's gonna bead off, it'll run off. Should be fine. My problem is that the seams at the corners, they're only 3 inches high, but then you gotta come back around to sew in these guys. So how do you do the seam on the inside? Do you would I do the whole box first? Leave like leave the top, the lip, so these can sit in like the pocket, and then sew that? Or does that have to be done separate? See, that's the confusing now. Do I gotta sew these into those panels first and then attach them to the top fabric of this grill? I just don't know about stitching around all that. Like, I don't know. Might be a pain in the butt, y'all. Shit. Alright, well. I mean, what? What's the worst that can happen? You waste some material, I suppose. Alright, so let's get to cutting, I guess. Valance. What is valance? I don't even know what valance is. Sorry. I'm bad. I've heard of it. I've heard of it, but I don't remember exactly what it is. All right, where's my? All right. We're gonna do waterproof canvas for this thing. So it is 13 by 20, and we're gonna add a 1/2 inch seam allowance. So we're gonna make it 14 by 21. Where's my thing? Where we at here? So we got 21 inches are here. 21. We want to do 14. All right, 14. Actually, let's mark this down here real quick. Ooh, that would have been my toe. Close call, close call. All right. That guy there. Just gonna rip this real quick. All right, there's our top panel right here. Alright, now our side panels are going to be a 11 and a half, so add 1 inch for a ½ inch on each side, so 12 and a half. But then we want to add, how much do we want to add to wrap around though? We know it comes off 3 inches, so that's the seam allowance in 3 inches, 3 and a half. Then we want it to come up and wrap around. I'm gonna give it like probably an extra like 4 inches to be safe. Just to be safe. I mean, I don't, yeah. Just to be safe. So, we have 12 and a half by, what do we need to do? 7 and a half, 8 inches. Oh, we're just short on that piece. It sucks. Alright, we got it on the other side though. Alright, let's see here. 6. This is 8 and a half inches. Alright, so we want 12 and a half wide. Twelve and a half wide. We're gonna go three and a half, 7. That's 8 and a half there. I'm gonna go with 8 and a half. That's 7. We'll do 7 and a half would be fine. Come on. here? 7 and 12 and a half. Perfect. All right. So let's get another one. What was this? 12 and a half, right? 12.5, y'all. A little short. That might not work. That's all right. We'll do it out to here then. Let's fix this. Up, lines up, lines up. Whoa. That's right. Fine. That's the two side panels. Top. Now we need the long ones. We need 19 and a half by 7s. 19 and a half by 7s. It's not even 7, is it? Nope. Alright, looks like we'll be down here then. So we're going to do 19 and a half by 14. Where's my 14? I know I have 14. Alright, I have a 14 ruler. Alright, 14. Here. It's 14 inches. 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 19 and a half. What the hell? Everybody's so stupid. Whatever. 19 and a half. Look at that, right there. And we'll that. Sweet. Ah. Butterfingers. Alright. We're gonna split this guy in half. That's 7. And then we'll have our 2 sides. 7. Oh, I did that. She just cut it. Dummy. Alright, there we go. That should be all our pieces, y'all. Alright. Alright. Side, side, front, back, and top. So we will piece this guy together with 1/2-inch seam allowances. Wait a minute, what the hell happened here? I don't know what I just did. I don't know. We'll figure it out though. I don't know exactly what happened. Shit, I don't know what I did. I don't know. Alright, well, anyways, I'm gonna mark my centers. Because I don't know what exactly is gonna happen there. Take a little nick out of these guys here. Get your centers. I guess on the top, I'm just gonna do all four sides. Find the centers on all four sides. What do you guys listen to when you are cutting out patterns and trying to dream up some stuff? Just like some house music. I don't know. It's alright. I think it helps with my ADD. Keep you focused. Alright, so obviously we're right sides together. Right sides together. Right sides together. Right sides together. I just don't know if I need to sew these in first. Should I do this part first? This is what I'm confused about here. Hopefully I did it long enough. Shit, maybe I should have done it longer. This is the part that worries me now. Well, if they're all 7 inches, maybe if I sew them all the sides up, I'm really not concerned with that frame. I suppose I can tuck it and stitch it. But do I have to do this first though? Why are those so wide? Oh, that's because of the overhang. Shit. Fuck. That's right. It raises up higher. Fudge. That's why, because it has that slope, that pitch. Man, y'all, I don't know. Now I'm confused, yo. So this is the situation I'm in right now. Being that this handle is raised up, so we're gonna have their seams run along the sides and along the front. But being that this is higher, it made this be wider. Would you still sew that in the center? Yeah, right? You would sew that in the center still. I don't know. We'll figure it out. What's the worst case? Break out the seam ripper? Seam ripper! So yeah, let's wrong sides together on these guys. On the wrong sides. Right sides. Right sides together. This is gonna get interesting. I don't know what's gonna happen. I've never done anything like this. I'm just assuming this is the way it would go. They say the assumption is the mother of all F-ups. So I will probably prove this tonight. We have our center marks marked though. I just don't know what it's gonna look like when we do the thing. Sorry guys, I can't see your guys' conversations right now. I don't know if you guys are asking questions or what. Main question is probably just, why are you online right now? It's your boring grill cover. Alright, so we're all clipped in. Oh boy. Guys, I really don't know what to do with where does it turn that now? I don't know what to do with I'm just gonna top stitch these at 1/2 inch seam allowance, like I measured them for. I just don't know what's gonna happen in these corners here. Do they have to be boxed? Is that what I'm missing? Oh my goodness. I don't know. I don't know if that's a box or not. Well, I'm gonna start out here and I'm gonna back stitch at the corners. I'm not gonna go all the way across. Take a pleat on the sides, maybe. That's the thing. I don't know. I don't know that verbiage. I don't know what all that means. Pleats. What's pleats? I just know there's a gap there now. Like if that seam's not together. Well, I guess it would be together once I stitch those tops, and then I gotta put these together again, right? Or do I stitch these ones first? Oh, it's so confusing. What should I be doing first? I should probably be Googling pleats. How do you pleat? How do you pleat? And we still can't stitch these up all the way anyways. We can only go like 3 inches. I mean, do you put that? Still only gonna go down like halfway. Because he's got to fold back up to tuck our things in. I wonder if I do the edges first. What if I sew all these guys together first? So if I did that, he's not in the corner anymore. Pinch it. Yeah, pinch it. I'm thinking something. Figure out something here, Robbie. We got this. Uh-oh. Come on, man. I'm tired of messing with this thing, man. I'm ready to get done with this stupid thing. Pinch it like that. I don't know what it look like. I think I'm gonna stitch these edges first. Oh man, I wish I could see this. Pinch it. That's a pleat. A double or multiple fold in a garment or other item made from cloth. No, I didn't want to delete anything. What happened? No, don't tell me I deleted that. Robbie, I did not mean to delete that. I don't know what happened. I'm trying to... That was an accident. I was trying to read it and scroll up and down, and it says I deleted it. Oh, yeah. What time is it? 12:20. Man, it feels so much later than that. Take my ass there. All right. We got our box. I was worried if I sew up all these sides, I'm gonna have to flip them back to tuck in these things, and then sew these down on this side. But why these are together, man, yo, I might have bit off more than I could chew, dude. This is like way out of my fucking wheelhouse. I thought I'd try to be creative and do something, and man, I don't know, y'all. This is getting extreme. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Well, I mean, you need to work from angles, not squares. Yeah, that's what you know what? I was thinking that same thing. I should have did that. The front piece on an angle, the side pieces on an angle. screw this all up. Unless I recut, I might be able to recut that top piece, but no, I don't know. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the potty real quick. Watch some cool video. I'll be right back. Figure this out. All right, let's figure this out. Oh my god. All right, so angles, huh? Oops. You know what? My laptop's not charging, so I had to use this. Now I have to use this to get out of here. I gotta see your guys' comments. I can't right now. Alright. Check my Facebook message. Practice. Think hip style roof. Yes. Oops. Alright, so Facebook Messenger. I don't know if I can pull that up at the same time. I might be able to. Let's see here. I don't see anything on Facebook. What we got over here? What is this? Oh, I'll get back to that one. There's Connie. Tap to see. Yes. Yeah, that was the pin. Yeah, that was what I was thinking. The seam down the center, then down the corners. Flat, so in the seam. Yeah, like that. So it'd be a 4-panel type roof with siding. So the sides are still good. We just have to cut. We just have to cut. We have to cut. We have to cut. We have to cut. All right, all right, all right. Let's see here. All right, Connie. That was my second rendition. Was what you just suggested, which is probably what I should have went with first. So we'll take this piece, move it to the side. All right, so pretty much have to cut these on like 45s or something with a line down the center. Alright, so that's why they're wider, is because you have that dome shape at the top. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we gotta come in, and the line down the center. All right. I like this, Connie. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. We're doing good. Got images coming in. We got all kinds of stuff coming in. Let me get my tape measure. My ruler. Actually, this one. So we're going to have to find our halfway points. All right. I need more room on this table. I need a bigger table, y'all. I need a bigger table. All right, so what would we go? We went with 19 and a half, right? With our seam allowance. Half of that would be what? 8 1/4? No, not, no. 16, 18 is 9. Nine 3/4. 14 wide. Half of that is 7. It's longer than handle on each end. All right. 7. The handle is 8 inches. The handle's 8 inches. So we want to be a total of 10 inches. All right. This. All right. So there's our center. There's our center. We're at 21. Because our seam allowances. That'd be 10 and a half. Why does that look funny? Alright, 10 and a half is our center. And then we want to be six. We want 10 inches, so we want to be, oops, going the wrong way. No, we're not. Yeah. So 5 inches. All right. There's our handles. All right. So now this is where we're going to want to come down to that corner on an angle from this mark, correct? We're going to make our marks this way and this way. Make a paper pattern. Yeah, okay. We're live. We're live, Connie. We don't have time for paper patterns. We're gonna wing it tonight, guy. With your help, we will succeed. This is why I love technology. Does that even look? Does that look straight to y'all? Yes. No. Yeah. I guess right. Yeah. 14 inches. 14. 7. Yeah. All right. We call this the Benny and Connie Show. The Benny and Connie grill cover right here. Live, Facebook, YouTube. All right. Add seam allowance. Yeah, I've already added the 1 inch seam allowance to everything. Why? Because of this. There's no seam allowance here, right? This is where we're gonna lose our seam allowance and mess everything up, huh? Even though I added seam allowance. What if we change all the seam allowances to 1/4 inch? That'll allow me to give 1/4 inch here instead of a 1/2 inch everywhere else. That's fine. But I gave myself a 1/2 inch everywhere. So if we reduce that to 1/4 inch, I should be able to add 1/4 inch here and here, right? Yeah. No? That could possibly work. We're going to have to cut out that triangle. Okay. Yeah, we're going to cut that out right now. But I'm going to add, so I'm going to reduce my seam allowance from a 1/2 inch to 1/4 inch, which should allow me to give 1/4 inch on these pieces, I would think. But I am no math musician. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, it's trial and error, right, Connie? What do we got to lose? A piece of waterproof canvas? That's all right. This is fun. All right, so, but we're gonna keep this piece solid, right? This piece will be fine. We just gotta cut out this, the triangle. Or am I cutting this in half as well? Or should we just leave this as one piece? Leave it as one piece? I agree. All right. Let's do that. And worst case, it's just going to be a little snugger. As long as you're cutting out the ends. Yeah. All right. Here we go. We're going in, guys. We're doing it. All right. Got that guy out. Make sure we keep that one down in. That way we just know which end it goes with. good. All right. All right. So now we have our dome. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So now we would sew right sides together at 1/4 of an inch. This way. Wait a minute. How's that work? I have to use another piece, huh? Another piece of what? What do I gotta do? Oh, I see what you're saying. uh, okay. What if we I'm gonna try something here real quick. If I've already wasted this piece anyways, if I make this a little bit smaller, what the heck? Is that broken? Broken. If I make this a little bit smaller, it may be a little snugger. It may sit a little higher, maybe not right on the edge of that. I'm wondering if this might work. If I was to sew this, then you would have to sew this guy. Just gonna try something real quick. I mean, at the end of the day, we're just troubleshooting. I mean, we'll see what happens. I don't know. I've never done anything like this before. It looks cool. Well, let's go to the sewing machine real quick. See what happens. Woo, 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 woo. Based. Or a Zoom meeting. Yeah, Robbie, I'm down. We talked about this Zoom meeting thing. We need to do this. I'm all about it. At least we'd be able to talk to each other and see each other. Like, one person doing the talking, everybody else doing the messaging. Like, it just is horrible. Like, I'd rather everybody be able to chime in and not just typing out stuff. So, oh, one of these. All these feet are falling out. I should put on these little zipper feet, but I'm not messing with that right now. All right, let's see here. Where are we at? What the hell? Uh-oh. Okay. That wasn't supposed to happen. That's all right. It was just a base anyways, right? So... let's go back this way. That was weird. Just pulled right out. I don't like that top though. Something happened there. I don't know. I'm about to fix that though. I don't even care. quick fix. Seam allowance is definitely. I think there's a name for what he just did. I'm sure there is. I definitely don't have room to top stitch that. That's for sure. I'll probably have to go back and like lock them in. I didn't get myself nowhere near the seam allowance, but that's okay though. Let's go try the other side. I just want to see if this thing fits. Hang on. Let's do this real quick. Oh, there's a lot of things you can come up with names for the stuff that you'll be seeing me do. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. We will come up with some cool names for the stuff you see me do. We'll make up new ones. We'll make up new names. This way? This way. Yeah, I see where I didn't. So that's the problem is I haven't done any bags that have angles like this. You know, it's funny because I just started cutting one out. The compass bag that has angles, and I noticed in some of the drawings, these corners overlap. And I'm pretty sure that's the seam allowance. Now that I just seen I had a gap in my seam allowance, it makes sense now. While I'm seeing those overlaps on those patterns, so at first I was like, "That's weird. What is that?" Oh yeah, like I'm loving this. Like I love experimenting like stuff like this. Like this is super cool. Like I know it's gonna be goofed, but it is what it is. I mean, you live and you learn without failing. You're never gonna succeed. So, or at least you won't know if you're succeeding if you're not failing. At least that's my mentality. You gotta fail to know that you're succeeding. 50 years. Man. Wow. 50 years. I've been sewing since February. That's awesome. I wish. Man. I really wish. Like, this is cool. Like, I don't know. It's my mom sewed a little bit, but she never really. I don't know. She's so like around that, like just little tears in like pants and stuff because we were poor, and she would like fix our clothes for us, or torn jeans and stuff. But I never really seen her like do crazy, not crazy, but anything. Plus, I was a boy. I was always outside. I wasn't looking to learn how to sew. I just wasn't. I wasn't. Nowadays, though, shit. Tell my kids, you better learn how to sew something, boy. Dun, 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 dun. This is almost like playing with Legos, piecing all this stuff together. Like, I love Legos. That's what I grew up on. Now, we're way off here. Way off. Way off. Yep. This whole thing might be a flop, y'all. I don't know. The other one didn't look that bad. I don't know. Like this is way weird. I don't know why this one's so bad compared to the other one. Okay, maybe we got it now. A little stretch, a little pull, a little stretch, a pull. There we go. We'll see. Lily V, what's happening, girl? I'm attempting to bomb fail at a grill cover for the first time.